chance, and I really thought everything will work. He has no remorse. Do you see this? I need all my money, Your Honor. Miss Safe.
Who wants to be in a relationship with this? It's done. It's veto. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ariane, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Rolling Ray on Divorce Court. Basically, it's this drama courtroom show that just settles disputes of divorcing couples. That's about it. This is Rolling Ray's second time on this show. He first appeared in 2019 with his boyfriend Christian McCormick.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss who?
This time around, it's the same dude, but different judge.
You know what? It's giving very much of how you doing, Your Honor, Miss Judge Lance Toller.
That was a mess. If you don't know who Rolling Ray is, he is a rapper.
Bitch, broke bitch, don't get choked, bitch, gun loaded, so don't get smoked, bitch.
Well, let me say, he started as a rapper. He still releases songs, but he's best known as a social media influencer. I feel like Divorce Court just has him on there because, first of all, him and Christian aren't even married. At this point, Divorce Court is entertainment when they let Rolling Ray on. If you didn't know, Rolling Ray actually had an accident in the beginning of this year where his wig caught on fire. So he had burns on his neck, face, arms, and it was all third-degree burns. It was really sad. Let's get into this video.
Ray says Christian chose to have a hot girl pandemic over visiting him in the hospital. Christian begs to differ and says he wasn't the only one out there shaking his tail feathers.
Judge Faith Jenkins presiding.
Bro, the second she walked up there, she laughing. I could just see she holding back tears.
Mr. Raymond Harper, also known as Rolling Ray, have brought Mr. It's not your first time here.
No, this is my second
Exactly.
time.
Not something I usually say to litigants in court, but welcome back.
They're not even married and they're back on Divorce Court 2 times.
Mr. Vonnie Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This guy was on the first one. Both him and Rolling Ray was looking like ketchup and mustard.
Trouble, because I feel as though, from my point of view of this, looking at this relationship, they shouldn't even be together.
I understand you're actually suing for $2,300 today, Mr. Ray. You said not only is your relationship broke by Mr. McCormick, but also your phone, and he owes you some rent.
And I need all my money, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, I gave him another chance. I really gave him another chance, and I really thought everything would work. But I guess the faith I had in him just isn't there. I've really seen it for him. Not only did I see it for him, I invited this man back into my home. I loved him. I cherished him. I gave him everything. But at this point, Your Honor, I don't think my love is there for him anymore. Christian out there having a hot girl pandemic. Not a summer, a pandemic. Everything and all the faith I had for him was up here and it went down there. Not only is he in DC in every club.
He's been in Merlin clubs, VA clubs, shaking his tail feather.
I have proof, Your Honor, of him still on dating sites.
They are absolutely wrong for this picture.
Damn.
Child. Anyway, so.
Is that true? I'm gonna let Christian talk because if you just out on dating sites, the relationship over at that point.
Why were you back on the dating sites?
Because I'm single.
You are single?
Yes.
You were single at the time?
Yes.
Okay, he says he was single, and then Rolling Ray didn't say a rebuttal or anything, so I guess he's telling the truth.
You were saying, look what you got on. Like, what is that? That's
My outfit.
Clothing. You're over 21 years old.
And I was
like
single.
that.
Just like
Your
that.
friend is always looking for me.
Are you okay, Mr. Ray?
It's
He's
stressed
always
out.
looking and checking for me. He's always in the business and he needs to mind
Bro, I gotta zoom
So
in
you
on
were
these
single at the
people.
time?
Yes.
So you said there was
Because he was
absolutely
dating
nothing
his Mr. Scorpio friend.
wrong. Really?
But
You out there having a hot girl. A hot
you
girl
was
pandemic.
too. You took that boy out on a date and put it on Instagram. Like, talk about that.
So what?
And what happened?
Okay, so I'm leaning more towards Christian because, like, why are you bringing him to court? Saying he's had a hot girl pandemic, but you've been doing the same thing.
He storms in my room, throws my phone, accuses Vonnie. Vonnie jumps out because, like, you're not about to touch my friend. You're not about to touch my friend. He's in a wheelchair. Back up, back up, back up.
Roller Ray, clear your throat, baby. Ah!
Mr. Ray, he threw your phone and he broke it. And you say he's a witness to that.
Yeah.
Okay, step up, Mr. Vonnie Wright. Step up
Come on, Vonnie.
to the lectern, please, sir.
Hey, Your Honor, how you doing? I'm Vonnie. So, my point of view and
His
everything that's going on,
accent
because I'm
changes
here
up
again
all the
dealing
time.
with him, and I'm like, oh, back up at my front face, like,
But you saw him throw the phone.
yeah, I had to
Oh.
really
I
jump.
threw that phone. I did.
Oh, you admit to it. So you,
He has no remorse. Do you see this?
And
Do
I'm not
you
replacing
see
it.
this?
even if you're upset, Mr. McCormick, you don't have a right to take and throw his phone and destroy the property.
Miss Schaefer.
Look, a mess. A mess. Who wants to be in a relationship with this? It's done. It's Vito. It's a wrap.
Oh,
Can y'all like assign him to like mental health doctor, you know, prescribe him some medicine or something? Because like,
Melatonin.
Are you a
He's-
professional who,
not
who
I'm
melatonin.
just saying,
are you a
I'm just
professional
asking, like, you know,
who's gone to
judge.
school to evaluate someone's
ask
mental
you
health?
I'm just saying, it's crazy, like, you know.
What degree or certifications do you even have for yourself?
Oh, what? What
Ooh,
degree
that
or
is
certification?
messy.
Answer that.
Okay, Mr. McCormick, have a seat, Mr. Wright. If I have another question
No
for
have
you,
no
I
seat.
will
No
ask.
have no seat. Give me
Yeah,
your. Give me your.
she like it's
Give me your.
crazy,
Give
cause
me
like
your.
what?
Give me your.
She
It's
is
okay.
just
It's okay. It's not
confused.
over.
I don't know talking.
What happened earlier this year, Mr. Ray?
I was burnt in the fire back in January. And he was not there for me. It was a very traumatic event. It was all over the blogs. Thank you. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you so much.
Oh, not thank you, Poppy.
Where were you burned?
My face, my chest,
He is
my
wrong.
legs. It's all over. And so many people judged
That's
me, so
sad.
many people ridiculed me. And the person I thought the most would be there wasn't.
How long were you in the hospital?
A month.
You were in the hospital for a month?
Yes, ma'am.
Your feelings were really hurt.
It was hurt because I really thought, why wasn't you there for me? Why wasn't you
It
there?
actually gets sad at this point.
Mr. McCormick, did you
I
go
blew
see it?
his phone up with endless text messages. The text messages are right there.
But you didn't go see
Timestamp.
him?
That's their first love. He my first love. I text him. He might not have physically seen it or heard it, but I checked on him.
Do you think you just missed these messages?
Yeah, but Christian knows how to get in contact with me. And I have 3 whole phones, babe. You have every number.
You said
I
you
mean,
had 3
like-
phones.
Why is that the only thing you've done? Like, texted? If you really know this person and been with this person this long, there's so many ways you know how to contact them or get in contact with them.
After you get out of the hospital after a month, does he show up at your house?
No.
So he didn't even go see him.
And
Is
he-
there any particular reason why, when he got out of the hospital, you didn't go visit him in person?
Because I've been dating him for years, Your Honor. At this point, I know him like the back of my hand. He's the type of person that, like, he secludes himself when he goes.
I'm a Virgo.
Honestly, I can't stand people that the excuse for the way they act, they blame it on their zodiac sign. It's not okay. It's not okay.
But after you know that he's burned and he's been in the hospital a long time, really and truly, why didn't you go over there
The
afterwards?
reason was that because
Yeah, why?
I texted
You
him,
want to
I
have
blew
a
his
hot
phone.
girl summer.
I texted him, I blew his phone up.
He never
FaceTimed him,
responded.
everything. My whole thing was, I'm not giving too much effort into it because you on Instagram Live in the hospital.
So
So-
what?
But $2,000 in
Right.
back rent.
Right.
What is that
you
about?
You told me when your second stimulus check come, you would help me out with the rent. Did you
Out
not?
of the stimulus
Whenever somebody
check.
tells you they're gonna pay you back with the stimulus check, I've already told you, you're not gonna get your money.
Never! Never!
So why would I pay another grown man's rent?
So why do you say he owes
Were
the
you
rent?
staying there?
It was back
$2,000.
rent. So.
This is when the two of you were living together, when you said you were
and
putting
then,
him out.
Right, and then I'm in
Okay,
the
so
hospital.
yeah.
Even, I still had to pay rent while I'm in the hospital.
So
and I
you
didn't even
did-
ask you
it-
for money for that.
Were you on the lease?
No.
No, he wasn't on the lease. I do.
So I'm legally
admit
not
that.
obligated to pay the rent.
Even if you're not legally obligated to pay the rent, like, it's just still a respect thing. Please just show some effort or something. And then also it has to be an agreement between y'all too. Even though you're not legally on the papers, if y'all agree that y'all are gonna pay half the rent, that's how it should go. Don't leave him hanging if you already agreed to do it.
But he wants this to work out between the two of you.
Yeah,
But
help
Mr.
me.
McCormick, what is your position on where you stand in the relationship in divorce court today, sir?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know. So that's a no, Mr.
You don't know?
It's not even that it's a no.
Oh, she
It's
said that's
that
a no.
it's
She just
always a show.
straightforward
I'm just
with it.
tired of it. Like, I want the Raymond that I dated the first 2 years of our relationship.
But the fact is, if you are ambiguous after all of this time, with everything that the two of you have been through, then the answer is no right now. That is where you stand.
Dang, and Ray is willing to work it out with you, man.
You've been through a lot of
It's
ups
been
and
10
downs
years, I think,
together.
now, right?
Yeah.
10 years.
You can have a fresh start if that's what you want. But in the meantime, you're gonna pay the $300 for the broken phone. You had no right to throw his phone and break his property, even though you were
It's hard
upset.
for me. I'm
But for
sorry.
the rent, you don't have enough proof, Mr. Ray, here in
Legally,
court
he
today
doesn't,
for the
but
rent.
Christian's
But my
wrong.
judgment is in your favor for $300. Thank you. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyways, Rolling Ray wants to, carry it on, but obviously they're not in a relationship anymore because Ray just posted on his Instagram that he has a new boyfriend. So, I guess it didn't work out. Things happen, people change, people move on. That's the end of that. That is the end of this video. I hope y'all have fun. I'll be back next week, and if you like this video and my other ones, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. I love y'all so much, and bye! Mwah.